It's wonderful to be here with all of you today. I'm so grateful to see such an enthusiastic group. Today, it's a privilege to share a few thoughts on why the mission of the Boys and Girls Clubs is so important. My real task is to introduce Jim Clark in a few minutes, whom I've had the pleasure to get to know recently. My thoughts come from a few vantage points. First, being a person that believes in building communities through engaging with individuals, I firmly believe in helping those in need and assisting those who've been dealt difficult challenges. As I mention these hardships, imagine you're thinking of someone in your club, their family. You know their story, you are involved, and you can be counted on by them. Working with others and building relationships for success is one key to developing communities. I use this sense of building relationships and communities in my work. I am the director of volunteer ministries at a Franciscan parish in an urban setting. I'm fortunate enough to match people's gifts and talents with a large number of local community opportunities. Volunteers who take action and those they serve receive great benefits. The unique giving and receiving between volunteers as others is rewarding. A volunteer participating in a well-suited position often says they get much more from their experience than they give. I say this is my job, but more importantly, this is one of my life purposes. I help people in many different capacities to develop new and lasting relationships along the way. Through the lens of connecting with others, I can see that it takes action to make a difference. Today, the need is great, and the solutions are far too few, especially for youth in our communities where we serve. I'm sure you have all been in many meetings when people talk about problems, yet little action is taken. I've always had a deep-seated belief that it takes people of action to truly implement change and find the solutions needed. All of you in this room are people of action. We know this by the results witnessed in the lives of the youths who need us most. This belief is the foundation for the inception of the Boys and Girls Club in 1860 in Hartford, Connecticut. 3 women held a meeting to discuss challenges of the day mainly related to youth. Previous meetings by others held concerning the same topic did not result in any action. This time, however, these 3 women did act. They created a club called the Goodwill Club, which was a place for kids to go to receive a warm meal and activities to keep them busy. The premise was that this could be a place for kids with a caring adult watching over and guiding them every step of the way. These 3 women took action and made a difference, which turned out to be the birth of an unstoppable movement that you all recognize today as the Boys and Girls Clubs. In case you're wondering what inspired me to be a person of action in my own life and how I know so much about the beginnings of the Boys and Girls Clubs, I come from a legacy of action. My name is Trudi White Campbell, and I am a descendant of 2 of the women that founded the club. Women took action much like you do today. Mary Goodwin was my great-great-grandmother, and Alice Goodwin was a great-great cousin. So as a person who knows the Boys and Girls Clubs as part of my heritage, I am so proud to be here and proud now to introduce a kindred spirit, a person of action, our president and CEO, Jim Clark.